All right, hopefully this works out. My camera has not been flipping, so everything uploads sideways. We got some purchases, some other, my old school collection, just to kind of look at the purchases, and some mail. So let's start off with the old school stuff. So I was on my way to the airport, and I noticed some guy was selling on OfferUp a bunch of Portal and Portal 2 cards. So I messaged him and was on the way, and he was close to the airport, which is like 45 minutes away from me. So love this art. So anyways, I was going out there and I was like, you got any other things for sale? He's like, sure, I got these couple alpha and a lot of beta cards. And I was like, I'm in. So just basically all of these, if you want to look at the art, I'd just go online. But most of these are commons and uncommons. And there's a few rares, but I just don't have very many of Portal 2. I thought that was cool. So there's that. So I went out and met him for some alpha beta time. Alpha beta time. And let's take a look at what we got here. We got some Circle of Protection blacks. And I did the light test on these, did a bend test on one. And they just feel real. Especially since I own some of these, I said I better take a look at, you know, what I own and what I don't, and what I'm buying. So unfortunately, I didn't take these out there with me because I couldn't. But you always want to make sure you didn't get ripped off. So do you guys see any difference there? And then, of course, we always go down to the signature. See, can we get in there? Can we get nice in there? Come on. Come on. Nope, I don't have the good camera. So that's as close as we can get. At some point, I actually have a camera that's going to be able to show you a very detailed imagery of these. So as you can see, that these are real, which is nice. I would hate to get ripped off. I know people that do. That is not the right sleeve. They get ripped off all the time. So I paid $250 for this lot, and it seems like a lot, but you know what? The value is definitely there. Go look up beta cards. Flashfires. All planes in play are destroyed. We got some Samite Healers, or, well, one Samite Healer, and 3 Orcish Artillery. That guy's going in there. We also got a nice, beautiful Air Elemental. Just check out that art. And I didn't think that I was ever going to own any alpha or beta, like ever. I was like, I'm going to get the revised versions for old school. I don't need any alpha beta cards. And once that I had an opportunity to buy them, I was like, oh, I can't pass this up. This would be sweet. This is a part of Magic history. So now here I am trying to be Rudy Jr., trying to buy these cards up. You can see that some of these are played. Some of these are, you know, some people might be like, oh, that's light play or moderate play. But in overall, in pretty good condition, if you ask me. We got some raised deads here. I just love the border. I love the actual, like, you know, they show the corners. That's, I think, my favorite part. Next up, we got Stream of Lives. And here's the one I actually did the bend test on. And you can see it came back pretty clear. And I bent this like tip to tip. The reason why I bent this one is it was already had this ding on there. There you go. And so I said, you know what? I'm just going to bend it because these are $5 pop. So we got 5 Stream of Lives, and we got the giant spider there, 2/4 with reach. Next up, we got the giant growths. The little rat that's eating human people there. So we got 4 giant growths in the beta, and then we got 4 Craw Wurms. Those Craw Wurms are pretty good condition. So again, I was pretty stoked to find some beta cards that were, and look at the difference print here. You can see that dot there, and that's usually not on any card. So let's go check out my other Craw Wurms, because I didn't look at all of these. I didn't look at every single. Actually, don't have any beta Craw Wurms. I think I do have an unlimited Craw Wurm though. I didn't look at every single card. I looked at a few of them, and I probably should have. And I guess we're gonna do that right now, because if it is fake, then we will. Actually, don't even have an unlimited Craw Wurm, but we will talk to some people about those little dots there, and we will do a light test after I'm done with this, because I use my camera. But on most of the ones I checked, you can see right through them. Totally fine. Web, I believe this is rare. I don't know why it's worth so much money, but it is. For 1, target creature gains 0+2 and can now block flying creatures, though it does not gain the power to fly. I also love the text, like how big the text is. That's just as awesome to me. And here we have an Alpha Holy Strength and an Alpha Giant Growth. So I was pretty stoked to pick up those. It's like my 3rd and 4th Alpha card ever. We got a good old Grizzly Bears. I want to Alpha with Grizzly Bears. Get Grizzly throughout the ages. And then we had a Circle of Protection Red and a Ley Druid, which I believe is a rare as well. So that's the Alpha, and that's that collection that we purchased. So the value total is about $520 to $540. So we double our money in value. Now, if I were to buy list these, I'd get probably $170 back. So that, you know, some people say, well, that's the true value of it. But I'm pretty sure I could post them up and make back my money, no problem. So I'm pretty stoked. Next, we have an auction we won, Nether Void, and this is like new mint. And the only problem, the only ding on here, and I thought about, like, do I get this graded, because it's so good, in my opinion. Is that on the back, the surface is a little scuffed up, right? I think you can see it right there. Yep, and right along there. So those are literally the only marks on this. And so this Netherworld Enchant card is amazing. The corner also has a little spot right there, so that would probably get knocked off. But I've never graded a card. Always wanted to. But this is the beautiful Nether Void. As you can see, if you go on Goldfish, it's like $500 or something. I paid, what did I pay for this? $237, I believe, for this one. So it might have been $337. I can't recall off the top of my head. So as you can see, and that's a new mint. Like, you can't find them this good. And that's usually when you look on MTG Goldfish, you're really looking at the high quality prices. So if this was moderate play, I would have expected to pay what I paid for it. But we won the auction there. That was a great buy. And of course, this is myself saying that in January I wasn't going to buy any Magic cards. Turns out I lied to myself, and I have a problem. So, and here's the other auction we won. We won a Mirrored Universe, which This is sacrifice Mirror Universe during your upkeep and take your number of life points with, or trade your number of life points with an opponent. So this one is definitely, in my opinion, moderately played. And maybe 2 HP. I mean, definitely the corners, but it's still a real card. I like it. Does its job. Paid $100 for that. Which again, you look on MTG Goldfish, 200 something dollars. So if you're hunting for deals, you're gonna find them, especially now. So the vintage market is in a little decline, definitely. I've seen Underground Seas going for way cheaper. I did lose a bid on one, and it was high. I was at 369 giggity always, and lost it to some guy with like 378. So Underground Sea for 378. Seen a lot of other ones go for like 350. So you can find, if you're wanting to get into vintage Magic and you want the cards to play with, because I plan on building some old school decks out of these. Budget builds, of course. And it's funny to say that because they're expensive cards, but then I would buy now. Now's the time to buy. So this is coming from Exotic MTG, and we got Happily Ever After. And an Iron Crag Feat. Add 7 red. You can cast only one more spell this turn. All right. Do you cast a Banefire with their 7 red? That's what I would do. And then we go here. We got a Feybarrow Elder. All right. Hey, Castle Vantress. That's a great rare. Nice. Those are 2 great rares. Thank you so much, Exotic. These packs have been fire. I'm in the $5 range at Exotic, and I've been wanting to go up to the $10, but I gotta wait until my wife and I both go back to work full time, because having a baby is a lot of work, let me tell you. All right. Hey, foiled Gingerbrute that is damaged there. You can see the damage, foiled Gingerbrute. Look at the guy's mouth. Look at that frosting. The dude is just like... All right. Escape the Wilds and Gadok the Wizen. Sweet. I needed one of those. Awesome. I'm super stoked on these rares. Thank you so much, Exotic. And we got another package here. This one is an eBay purchase. Another Legends card, I believe. Should be. Thank you, Ryan, for your purchase. Hey, thank you for selling me this, because I got it very cheaply. I think I was the only person to bid on this. And it's in a foreign language, and since it's Legends, you're probably going to guess Italian. And if you did, you guessed right. It is Urborg. So, oh, did he give me, is this, whoa, what, or is this a playset of Urborg? Oh my, what is this? All right, Urborg. Oh, Mirror March, that's cool. Celestial Purge, and a Neoform, and Angel's Feather. Whenever a player plays a white spell, you may gain 1 life. All right, well, cool. Thank you, Mr. Guy, for throwing those in. So we got a minty minus that little scuffy right there. Oh well. Urborg, which is target, I believe it's target black creature loses first strike. Or you can add a black one. So you're actually taking away first strike from a creature. So just kind of a sweet card, legendary land, and it goes in old school decks because there's a lot of old school decks with creatures with first strike. So that is awesome. You are going to get good feedback, Mr. Man. I'm not going to say your name on the YouTubes, but thank you everybody for tuning in. Sorry I've not uploaded videos, but you know, with the newborn, he is 7 weeks as of Monday. Man, if you have children, you know exactly what I mean. If you don't, well, when you have children, you know exactly what I mean. So everybody, don't be noobs. Don't buy fake cards. Wait for good deals to happen. Wait for those eBay bucks. And I hope everybody has a wonderful, glorious day. And Happy New Year.